Hi, happy Monday. So I'm back. I thought I'd do a little check-in for the energies for today, which is Monday the 12th of April 2021. So let's see what's coming in for us for today. Let's begin with the soul coaching cards. See what's coming towards us today. Got quite a few decks here laid out ready on the card. Oh, a bit of a block there in the lower chakra. I see. Rather, I feel. And I've loosened up again then. Let's give one more shuffle. So what's coming towards us Monday the 12th of April. Let's keep going for a moment. Let's get a bit of a shuffle going. Thank you, Spirit. What's coming towards us, please? Thank you. Cards, that's it then. Okay, the bottom of the deck, we've got miracles. My life is a miracle. That's good news, isn't it? So let's look at our cards. We've got essence. In my essence, I am joy. Beginnings. I cherish all the cycles in my life. And delight. I delight in everything in my world, and divine joy fills me. I find this really interesting energies because in yesterday's reading we had it was all about every ending there is a new beginning. So again, it was all about cycles and noticing and feeling the love like within, and noticing it like on the outside as well, and being grateful for seeing that, and those energies are coming through again today in these cards. So essence, in my essence I am joy. So we've got the beautiful lotus flower here, it looks like, in the middle of this card. It may not be a lotus flower, I'm not entirely sure, but the unfolding of the leaves, the petals even. So there's certainly a cycle there's been a cycle, there's been a completion of a cycle and a new beginning. I would like to actually read from the book on these cards. Let's find the book. So we've got essence. Let's see what the guided message here is for us. Sorry, I can't find the page. Shall we sing a little interval song while I try to find the page? So I'd like to read this part from the book. Your soul wants you to know, for today, for Monday the 12th of April. Peel away everything that isn't truly you and let your essence shine. If you ever watched a cut crystal hanging in a window in the sun, you'll remember seeing small rainbows around the room. Yet they all emanate from the same source. You have different parts that comprise your identity, yet beneath it all is your spiritual core. Take time to find your source and live life from your center. If something doesn't give you joy, don't do it, or find a way to make it more pleasurable. Don't try to expand your personal power and intent without first exploring and understanding the wisdom of your soul. So don't just do something for the sake of doing something. Make sure that you're taking the steps to understand yourself and to understand, you know, why it is that you do the things that you do, so that you can, you know, learn and, you know, help yourself to change in the future, and also, you know, be better in the future, which is always good. Soul growth, perfect. And that will help you with, like, it will lead you towards your new beginning. So understanding your journey, being at that point where you know, understand, you know, are gaining that understanding, or looking at your journey and thinking, okay, so where was I? Where have I been? And where am I now? And where would I like to be? So beginnings. Life goes in cycles. In the phases of the earth, the plants die in the fall or autumn, so that there can be new birth. In the spring, new birth in the spring. It's the universal dance of life, of death and rebirth. There's a time to end and begin, and this is the close of one cycle and the beginning of another. This is exactly what I was saying in yesterday's reading. So this is what's currently going on in somebody's life at this present time. Although it often is a difficult time, it doesn't say that at all. I'm so sorry. Spirit's putting words into my mind, into my eyes. Although it's often difficult to release familiar routines, situations or relationships when they no longer empower you, your soul asks that you not cling to the old, but set sail into new waters. My air freshener sprayed at the same time, and I'm not sure if you picked it up, but those kind of things to me are syncs, you know, which kind of indicate that we're at the right stage in our journey. We are exactly where we're meant to be right now. You know, we're at that, like, precipice of time where we are just, you know, absorbing kind of all of this information that we have learnt about ourselves. So face your fear and allow yourself to stretch in a new direction. Your soul is at your side, and wonderful opportunities will be born in your life. Wholeness occurs when you can say yes to both endings and beginnings. And it's very much like picking up on what I was saying in yesterday's reading, about embracing the new beginning, because you can see that there's so many possibilities, and that you don't need to feel sad about the ending of something, or the ending of an old cycle in your life, because the new cycle brings, you know, so much more for you and offers you so much more. You know, it's so much more fulfilling for your soul. You know, and that is, you know, that's what you're being called towards. And that's what this whole cycle is all about. It's about finding delight in everything in your world, and divine joy fills me. We've got the two birds here again. the two birds, like two doves or two lovebirds. So I see that this, you know, it does involve a, you know, a partnership that, you know, potentially you are, you know, connecting up in the ethers. So it could be a spiritual connection that you feel maybe with a person, and, you know, and that fills you with great delight as well, because you can feel the love for this person like within you and all around you. Your spirit guardians are delighted when you're filled with childlike wonder, joy and exuberance. When just one person experiences true delight, this joyous energy radiates outward like ripples in a pool, reaching even the furthest shores of humanity. Your pleasure can rejuvenate you and can have a powerful healing effect on others. And I feel that that's what's happening. You know, the more that you're feeling this love for this new beginning that you can see transpiring in front of your eyes, because you've spent that time within yourself, understanding yourself, and so the love for yourself within you is growing, and that love itself then overflows from you and just naturally radiates out. And attracts miracles into your life. You know, your vibration. Your vibration is a magnet. So if you're holding negative energy within you, then you're going to be attracting that same negative energy towards you. So celebrate everything in your life and live with limitless joy. Exactly. That's kind of what I was saying as well about the understanding that, you know, and being open to all the possibilities that are there for you in your life, because you see things with new eyes now, because you're seeing things with the eyes of love, because you are filled with this love, and that's all that's coming out of you. So let's see what other little short messages would like to come out for us. Thank you, Spirit. So we've got courage and adventure. So here we've got somebody taking a leap, which is also what came out in yesterday's reading, about somebody taking a leap here. So it's like somebody's, you know, feeling courageous and are now having the courage to actually take that leap. They have already jumped. This person is in suspension in the air, and you know, they took the leap and are ready to face the next new adventure. You know, they took the leap, they made it to the next mountain, and now they're sat on the top. You know, they're sat on that you know, the precipice of the mountain. They're sat on the peak of the mountain, and are at this, you know, there's, you know, maybe, you know, it's, they're at this peak. There's this peak time. There's this peak time where they can see everything clearly. So we've also got creativity. And the person is covering their face, but totally covered in paint. So they've been busy like painting and being busy and expressive with colour. You see, in this picture, I'm also picking up how this person you know, may also have been, you know, not wanting to show their face, but they've had the courage. So the message on these cards is to have the strength to deal with any challenges today. And to be courageous when others are afraid. Life presents challenges, and facing these challenges requires courage. Sometimes it is the courage to overcome fear or doubt. Other times it is the courage not to give up in the face of adversity or to stand up for what you believe is right. Courage often means letting go of the familiar and stepping out of your comfort zone, delving into and utilising the great inner strength that you have. Be open to new experiences and don't be controlled by routine. At some point, we all have some exciting idea to try a completely new experience, but for one reason or another, we don't act on it, and the impulse passes. It is a shame to do this habitually, as having an adventure can create great experience and memories. I couldn't speak then. And can even change the direction of our life. Sometimes my air freshener went off again, so it's completely distracted me as well. So when the room's silent, so my music's off, I've not even put any, usually I've kind of got some sort of frequency sound, like spiritual frequencies going on in the background. But I'm sat here now in complete silence, which actually completely throws me, because I get so distracted by absolutely everything. So I'm kind of like super sensitive and super, yeah, I'm, you know, I'm a super empath and I'm super sensitive to everything. So every little sound I can hear the fridge buzzing. There's a little fly in the corner of my room and I can hear it going tap, 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 tap on the back of my wardrobe, or not my wardrobe, it's my cupboard in the corner. How on earth has a fly got in the corner? But that's exactly what it sounds like. And it's really quite distracting. That's exactly the energy that I've been faced with, really, I think, for the past few weeks. And that's why I've not really done many readings. Bear with me. I'm pretty sure that all of this is relevant. So, the air freshener went off again, which was another moment for me. Because again, it's not time to go off so frequently. There's no way that this reading's been an hour. 18 minutes, slightly longer than I thought, probably because I rambled a little bit now. So anyway, I'm going to go back to the reading. And find out what's going on. Sometimes we just need to be willing to step out of our routine and embrace our adventurous side. Well, that's it, which is kind of like, you know, you just, you know, don't keep doing the same thing over and over again. Don't live a mundane life. You know, doesn't that get boring? Don't you like to taste new flavours from time to time? You know, I guess if you wake up with sunshine every day, then yeah, you're probably going to get a little bit frustrated from it. You're probably going to need a little break from it. You might need a little cooler day, you know, just to break up the heat, you know. And it's the same with rainy days. You know, you just don't want rain every day either, do you? You know, you need a bit of, you got to accept the, you know, the change and the, you know, transformation that happens in life all the time, all around us. The cycles that happen in our lives, you know, they go up, they go down, they go in, they go out, they go around, they go around. So what goes around comes back around. My baby. And it's all good. So there we go. And yesterday's reading, oh no, it's today's reading. I've forgotten what we had in yesterday's reading. It was all about understanding what it was that you had to release in order to take that leap forward and, you know, for that new beginning. And today we've got miracles, you know, because your life is a miracle. And if you can just be grateful for everything that you've already got right now, you know, even more of that will just naturally kind of come to you, because